Um, hello everybody. Hello. How are we doing? It is time for the SAG Awards pregame show. Let's go. Even though we're sad, or at least I'm sad because why one battle? Why one battle? Why are we doing? I'm sad. I'm disappointed. Who's here today? Hello, Franklin Pierce. I think one battle after another is going to win because of the record and the actor awards. It does have 7 nominations and it just won PGA, so yeah. Hello, Aaron Kalu. How's it feel being 0 for 1? What do you mean 0? I literally predicted one battle after another would win PGA. Hello, movie guy. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna be expecting some pain tonight. You know what? Let's set up a super chat goal. I want to see if we can get some super chats. And perhaps some memberships. Who knows? It's not gonna be a big goal, though. There. Let's see. This should be pretty manageable. 5 super chats, 5 memberships. Like we could probably do that. Hello, Mainline Productions. I fucked up and predicted F1 in stunts. I'm dumb. Look, at the very least you didn't do Mission Impossible, because I swear to God, like Mission Impossible, like that's the only category. No, that's like the only film that's not been sent out to SAG voters this year. It has not been sent out to SAG voters. So I actually think it's just not going to get nominated. No, it's not going to win, I should say. It's not going to win. You predict one battle after another in stunts. I feel like I'm pretty sound in that. Look, if it's not one battle after another, it'll be F1. But Mission Impossible, I'm pretty confident is not going to happen because Paramount did not send out screeners for that film. Mission Impossible. Wait, Mission Impossible 1? Huh? Oh! Oops. Oopsies. Well, I guess I was wrong about that. I mean, it's not that it's, you know, not deserved, but, like, again, oopsie. They gave out the award already? Yeah. Apparently they did. Apparently they did do that. Which is very weird. It's like, why don't they present the stunt award during the show? Especially since it's on Netflix. There's no excuse to do that now. Like, there's no excuse to not present that award live. There's not even that many categories at the SAG Awards. Why are they even doing this? It's so dumb. Oh my god, we have a really active chat right now. Oh my god. Again, if I'm not able to get to your chat, I am sorry, because there are a lot of chats coming in right now. The only way to really guarantee that I'll see your message is through a super chat, and it's not because I'm being greedy or anything. It's like it's going to stand out that it's just going to stand out that way. But yeah, let's see. I'm so happy that one battle after another is winning Best Picture. No, Hannahbot, no. I'm not happy that one battle after another is winning Best Picture. No. They have 0 commercials. That's what I'm saying. There's no point in this. Let's see. Which Oscar categories do you think will be affected by Oscar voting opening a couple days ago within the time frame of DGA, BAFTA, PGA, going one battle after another? I think it's just going to be one battle after another all the way through. Probably, yeah. I want one battle after another to win all the awards. Favorite film I've seen since Tar in 2022. I don't want it to win anything. Yo, Leo Tennyson with the super chat. Thank you so much. I'm still predicting One Me for supporting actors. I do think that predicting Michael B. Jordan is a stretch. It's rather Timmy or Leo. One battle is worse on rewatch. Yeah, although I will say, wait. Hold on a second. Let me fix this real quick so that let's see how this looks. Okay, yeah. Yeah, one battle after I've not. Oh wait. Also, I just realized, everybody, give Leo Tennyson a like on, everyone, give the message a like and send the blue Hannahcast heart emojis to Leo Tennyson. Thanks, Leo Tennyson. Thanks. Who do you think will, Leo or Timothy? I am predicting Leonardo DiCaprio because one battle after another I feel like is just that strong. Although if Michael B. Jordan wins, I think I think whoever wins SAG tonight wins the Oscar. Just straight up. Whoever wins SAG wins the Oscar. Yes, it will be lone SAG, depending on if it's Leo or Michael B. Jordan, but really, like, Golden Globes was a long time ago, and the narrative can shift. So, yeah, I think it's going to be one of those two. Really, I do think it's going to be one of those two. Although, I mean, it'll be really interesting to see Michael B. Jordan win, but that would also be strange because Sinners is not winning Best Picture, so it'd be kind of weird to see like him come along with a win, but not Sinners for Best Picture. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Brian Rose said that if Jordan wins SAG, he thinks Moore will win the Oscar. What do you think of this? I think it's Secret Agent's biggest chance to win casting. Actually, I think Secret Agent's, biggest chance to win an Oscar is international feature. Because I just don't think Secret Agent is going to win casting. But also, I just don't think Wagner Moore is going to win lead actor. I just don't think that's happening. I really don't think that's happening. I mean, it'd be cool. I would not complain. But again, like, the only thing he's won is the Golden Globe. And that was, long ago. And One Battle After Another and Marty Supreme and Sinners are significantly stronger films. So, yeah. Will you predict Mosaku for the Oscar if Madigan wins tonight? Probably, yeah. Because, like, again, Tiana Taylor, she hasn't won anything since the Golden Globes, and the Golden Globes aren't even an industry or not really an industry award. And I'm certainly not going to predict Amy Madigan to win the Oscar, because she's like, for her to win off of being the only the only nomination for weapons, I just can't do it. Also, I did also make a last minute switch. I'm now predicting Tiana Taylor to win supporting actress. I am doom-dicting a one battle after another sweep, so I am predicting that she wins supporting actress. I wonder what Chase's next project is. She's such a stunner. She really is. I wonder too. If Taylor wins SAG, I'm predicting her to win the Oscar. Yeah, really, like, it's really just between Wunmi Masaku and Tiana Taylor, really. Whoever wins here, whichever one of those two wins here, I'm predicting to win the Oscar. I gotta be sad, because Sinners didn't win. Don't doom-dict one battle after another. I have to doom-dict. I have to predict. I have to think that the worst possible outcome is gonna happen. Let's see. You never know what else will happen. I mean, yeah, that is true, but man, like, I don't know, like, I'm just what happens if Sinners wins tonight? Well, I mean, if it wins ensemble, that's great, but one battle after another already has like everything, like PGA, DGA, Golden Globe, Critics' Choice. I think BAFTA. I think it's too late for an upset right now. I think it's a bit too late. And even with Parasite, like, yeah, that was a big surprise, but at the same time, that was an international film, which was never going to appeal to PGA. So of course it lost PGA there. And plus it beat, what was it? It beat 1917 and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for some key categories like screenplay, but with One Battle After Another versus Sinners, both of these two films are in completely different screenplay categories. So, like, it's kind of hard to say. I think Sinners and One Battle After Another may tie for the most Oscar wins of the night, like Birdman and Budapest. Ugh. Right now, I'm predicting One Battle After Another to win 9 Oscars, and I think with Sinners, I'm doom-dicting Sinners to win only 2 Oscars. I think it's only going to win original screenplay and score. I still can't believe they gave One Battle After Another PGA. I mean, I could believe it because I did predict it, but I am sad. I am upset that they did that. It's like, what? It lost money for the studio? I mean, yeah, but I think that was more of a coincidental thing that PGA has never given Best Picture to a film that flopped at the box office. I feel like that's more coincidental because in the grand scheme of things, it is still one of Paul Thomas Anderson's most acclaimed films ever. One Battle After Another has to lose over Sinners, but I know it'll win Best Picture because the voters aren't ready for a film that powerful yet. True. In another year, Sinners would have won Best Picture. I don't know why they had to put the two up against one another. This was such a bad move because I wanted Sinners to win Best Picture. I have Sinners winning original screenplay and score, and One Battle After Another winning picture, director, supporting actor, supporting actress, adapted screenplay, casting, cinematography, and editing. I also have that, but I'm also adding in Leo DiCaprio in there too. If One Battle After Another and Sinners swapped release dates, would Sinners be the stronger contender? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I feel like having like the year all to itself really kind of did help Sinners. Sinners would have gotten lost in the mix, I feel, somewhat. Whereas, you know, when it premiered earlier, it got like everyone was just talking about Sinners at that point. So I feel like the release date wasn't the issue. It was just the fact that they were released in the same year was the issue. I see Sinners winning original screenplay, directing, editing, and lead actor, but One Battle After Another winning supporting actor, supporting actress, adapted screenplay, and picture. Unfortunately, the couple of 2017. No, there's no way. There's no way Ryan Coogler's winning director. I think we need to settle that right now. That's never... like, the director race was over when Paul Thomas Anderson won DGA. Like, let's be real here. Like, there's no way Ryan Coogler can win director now. He can't. Even Bong Joon-ho in his big upset, he led with critics votes or critics wins, and he tied critics' choice with Sam Mendes. Ryan Coogler did none of that. He did not lead with critics, and he did not tie with you know, he did not tie with Paul Thomas Anderson anywhere. I hope Rose can surprise. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do just want Jessie Buckley to win. I thought Jessie Buckley gave the best performance of all these actresses. She would get my vote. You have to pray for a Moonlight La La Land situation. But the problem is, even then, you could see where the strengths in Moonlight were. Like, it won Golden Globe drama. It won that. Sinners did not. And even at the Writers Guild Awards, Moonlight was able to beat both Manchester by the Sea and La La Land. Whereas this whole season, this whole season, One Battle After Another and Sinners have been in completely different categories. Sinners is an original screenplay, and One Battle After Another is an adapted screenplay. Now, granted, that was also sort of a similar thing with Moonlight and La La Land, but obviously with Moonlight, it was considered original in many places, so it did go against it did go against La La Land. So... yeah, Sinners losing Golden Globe kind of put the nail in its coffin. I don't know if that was the nail in its coffin. I think really the nail in its coffin was PGA. Like, any hope for a, you know, for like a PGA turn, like for like an Oscar turn for Best Picture for Sinners would have, like, that kind of died with PGA. Would you say Sinners is still stronger than Hamnet? Well, I mean, easily. Sinners is still, like, number 2 for Best Picture. It would be number 1 in any other year. It just so happens to be going up against One Battle After Another. The nail in its coffin is being a horror movie. The Academy are cowards when it comes to the genre. I mean, sure, you could argue that, but at the same time, it still got 16 nominations. Like, it massively overperformed expectations. So, like, again, it's just a matter of what it just came out in the wrong year. It just came out in the wrong year. Sinners wouldn't beat Anora? No, it would beat Anora. Absolutely, Sinners would beat Anora. Absolutely. If Anora had come out this year instead of One Battle After Another, do you think Sinners would still be number 2? Yes, because Anora was still not that much clear of a frontrunner. Whereas, you know, even at the critics, even with the Critics Awards, Ryan Coogler has more wins than I think anyone that year in the critics circles. Let me look, actually. Actually, I could probably even just pull it up here. Hold on. Let me just, wait a sec. Hold on, let me just, grab this real quick. Oops. Okay, you look at Brady Corbet and like Coralie Forja and Denis Villeneuve and Sean Baker. They like, yeah. And hold on, and let me just grab this year. And Ryan Coogler has 25. He's not even leading critics groups this year. And yet he has more director wins than Brady Corbet and Coralie Forja. Or like, oh no, really, or should I say more critics wins than anyone. So really, I think the logic stands. If you put Sinners in 2024, it would be dominating Best Picture, actually. It would be dominating Best Picture. I don't understand how some of you could say Sinners would easily beat Anora with that certainty when I think Sinners is a mid-tier film. But that's the problem. It's not really about you, really. Like, the thing is, it's about... Oh, wow. Oh. I'm going outside the box. But, like, it's not really about, like, the problem is that the vast majority of people love Sinners. I mean, maybe you think it's mid-tier, just like how I think One Battle After Another is mid-tier, but that doesn't stop the fact that One Battle After Another is sweeping Best Picture right now. So, like, the facts are kind of there. Like, if Sinners came out a year earlier, it would have, it would have been not like it would have won Best Picture. If I could choose lead actor to Michael B. Jordan, lead actress to Rose Byrne, supporting actor to Penn, supporting actress to Madigan, original screenplay to Sinners, adapted screenplay to Begonia, directed to Sentimental Value, and picture to Sinners. Ooh. Well, I mean, you could check to see what my picks at the Oscars would have been if I were a voting member, because I did a video with the Oscar expert on that. So yeah. Oh, oh wow, we have 43 people here. Wow. Hello. And like I said, guys, we still have this we still have this thing going up. We are we have actually I could probably let me try to edit this real quick. Yeah. All right. Ooh. But yeah, we still have these goals up, and we are 1/5 of the way there for super chats. And can we get 5 memberships? Let's see. Even though one battle after another won PGA, do you think there is a chance where Sinners pulls a Parasite scenario where Sinners upsets one battle after another for picture? I just don't, I can't call it. I can't call it if that were to happen, because the problem is, like, in so many of the categories where one battle after another and Sinners are directly competing against one another, one battle after another is winning those awards. And a lot of the other ones, Sinners and one battle after another are not even competing in the same category. That's the problem. Parasite benefited by Oscar voting starting like 10 days after SAG. Oscar voting had already begun days ago, so that means all these Best Picture prizes only helps one battle after another in multiple categories. Maybe, but at the same time, voting is still technically happening, so there are people who have not, sent in their votes, so there's still that, but again, I don't know. I still think Sinners could upset for picture. I think the hope has kind of died. I'm not gonna lie, Celtic. I think the dream is gone. There's just no evidence. Like, you can't really predict something like that off of vibes alone. I mean, you technically could, but you have a very low risk of being right. Don't give up. It's not about giving up. It's about being right. And if you want to be right, you probably don't want to predict Sinners to win Best Picture. Here's my picks. Cast: Sinners. Actor: Timothée Chalamet. Actress: Jessie Buckley. Supporting actor: Sean Penn. And supporting actress: Wunmi Masaku. Let's see. I know a SAG voter who voted for Chalamet, Byrne, Penn, and Madigan, and one battle after another ensemble. Not a one battle. Sinners getting Best Picture would be amazing, but yeah, I'm not gonna pretend there's hope for it. Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what I would like. I genuinely don't know what would have to happen at this point for Sinners to win Best Picture. Like, I don't know how it would happen. I just don't know what it would take. I just hope anyone but Timmy Hope wins tonight. I mean, Timmy would be my pick to win. Timothée Chalamet would be my pick to win Best Lead Actor, but I don't know if he will because of the fact that he lost BAFTA and the Golden Globes was so long ago. Like, I don't know. I feel like something weird's gonna happen tonight. Emma Stone should have been replaced by Erivo because her performance was good but too subtle for an Oscar, while Hudson should have been replaced by Chase Infinity. I thought Emma Stone deserved a nomination over Cynthia Erivo, I'm not gonna lie. And Chase Infinity, I would not nominate her for lead actress because I don't think she was a lead in that film. I think she was a supporting actress in that film. Really, I think, what was it? I would have actually I would have also nominated Leah Myron from The Ugly Stepsister to be nominated for lead actress. Not gonna lie, Wicked for Good is really overheat. You mean overhated? Overrated? I'm not. What do you mean, Luann Gabriel? Oh, overhated. I don't know. I don't know if it's overhated. I mean, I didn't really care for it that much. And even that's not really hated. It's just that I think people kind of think it's more mid. Now, granted, I do think the Oscars went a little bit too far. Like, they snubbed that shit out of, like, makeup and costume design. Like, chill out a little bit. Like, we don't need to snub it that much, but yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it is kind of a mid film. Yo, movie guy, thank you for the 10 memberships. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Everyone, send movie guy blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Thanks, movie guy. Thanks. Thanks, movie guy. Holy crap, that's a lot of memberships. Let's see. J-Lac got a membership. Zero Karma was taken. Kathy Boyette, MuseTube, Lebeamer, Edu NPA, Thiago got a membership. Aria the Inventor got a membership. Kobe got a membership. And Nathan Roberts got a membership. Thank you, movie guy. Thank you so much. Everyone, if you have a membership, put those blue Hannahcast heart emojis in chat. And like, if you want to become a member yourself, we have memberships open. They're always open. Because for two, actually, wait, I just realized I could also do this. Hold on. Yeah. For $2 a month, you get stuff like members only badges, emojis, members only live chats, your name included at the end of my videos, members only Discord server access, early access to select new videos. So like you get a lot of really cool perks if you become a member. So like I said, it's only $2 a month. If you want to become a member, you should be able to. There's like a little dollar sign below, and it should give you an option or to become a member. Or I should know that. Oh wait, no, that's membership gifting. I think you have to go onto my I either like go onto my actual YouTube homepage, my YouTube page to start a membership on your own. But still, thank you so much, movie guy. Hold on, let me actually. God, yeah. We crushed that goal. We crushed that goal today. Thank you so much, movie guy. Thank you so much. So now we really only have the super chats to go to. Obviously, I'm not going to refuse any memberships, obviously. But yeah. So we crushed that goal. Thank you so much, movie guy. I don't know why Sean Penn is disliked. He hasn't done anything that bad or illegal. I mean, he is transphobic, so like I don't like that about him, and that really sours my opinion of him. So yeah, yeah, that's kind of bad. I don't vibe with that. So yeah, I mean, there are other reasons why people don't like Sean Penn, but that's my main reasoning for not liking Sean Penn. I mean, there are some things he like that, he has good opinions on, like his support for Ukraine. I mean, that's good, but I don't know, like, he's just, why the transphobia? Why do you gotta be like, why? Because all transphobia does. That hurts that hurts every woman. Like, transphobia doesn't hurt trans women, but it just hurts every woman. I hope Miles or Paul wins tonight for the Oscars to be unpredictable. That'll be wild if that happens. If like either of those two won. I could see maybe a world if they really love Sinners that they go for Miles Caton, but I can't predict that. My personal picks: Best Picture, One Battle After Another, Director PTA, Actor Leo, Actress Reinsva, Supporting Actor Skarsgård, Supporting Actress Inga, Original Screenplay, Sentimental Value, and Adapted Screenplay, One Battle After Another. Oh, nothing for Sinners. Oh. Also, for my predictions, I have One Battle After Another for ensemble, Buckley for actress, Chalamet for actor, Madigan for supporting actress, Penn for supporting actor, and F1 for stunt ensemble. Well, we got F1 wrong. That was now apparently it's Mission Impossible. Really hoping Sinners wins tonight just to give it some big award this season. That would be cool. That would be cool. My pick there would be Jacob Elordi, honestly. I just love what he did with his facial expressions and the way he just made your heart break, especially in that back half. See, this is tough. Would I go for Jacob Elordi or would I go for Paul Mescal? Paul Mescal, I'm just kind of shocked he got snubbed out of the Oscar nomination. Like, wow, really? Like, that's sad, though. That's kind of sad. So I'm trying to think, but because Paul Mescal, I feel like, portrayed, like, a really complex, deep, Shakespeare in Hamnet. And I especially love the way he did the whole, to be or not to be kind of soliloquy. It's like, I've never seen it done that way before. So, like, that really, that really impressed me. I don't know. I guess out of this lineup, I would root for Paul Mescal if I'm going to be completely honest. I thought he was just that good, but yeah. Sinners ensemble, Buckley actress, Chalamet actor, Taylor supporting actress, Penn supporting actor, Mission Impossible stunts. I just don't know if I could predict Sinners to win ensemble without winning any other awards. I mean, even Black Panther won stunts. Even Black Panther won stunts. I love Jessie Buckley, don't get me wrong, but I feel like her performance is so focused on by the industry that Paul's also great performance was left in the dust. Yeah, it is a little bit sad. And also, same thing with Jacoby Jupe. Jacoby Jupe was stunning in his performance in Hamnet. I thought he should have also been nominated. Like, that was... Like, that's like one of the most complex child performances I've ever seen in my life. Sinners blanking at SAG would make me sad. Yeah, it would too. Me. Conclave didn't win anything else. True, but also it didn't really have any aspirations to win anything else. Sinners does. So like Michael B. Jordan is competitive. Wunmi Masaku is competitive. So it's like it is competitive to win something other than ensemble. It would just be weird for it to just win ensemble and nothing else. What if Leo wins tonight and is unable to make a speech since he's shooting a Scorsese film? Does that affect his chances at the Oscars? I don't really think it affects his chances. If anything, him winning only makes sense because, would only help his chances regardless because One Battle After Another is winning Best Picture and he'd be the lead winning SAG, so, Do they do all the TV awards first? No, I think they'll do like the supporting categories or one of the supporting categories first. Does anyone know the lineup order? I have no idea. Honora blanking at the SAG Awards to Honora sweeping the Oscars last year is one of the wildest twists. Says sometimes SAG just doesn't matter. True. I mean, I do think SAG matters, but I feel like that year in particular, it was just kind of strange how like nothing really went, or like Honora just didn't win anything, which was great to see for me, but yeah. Michael B. Jordan will win tonight. Ryan will win ensemble. Well, he's not. Ryan Coogler's not nominated for ensemble, and directing. Sinners will win editing. No, I think that time has passed. It's not gonna happen. I would love it if Sinners won Best Picture and won Director and Editing, but it's not gonna happen. Let's be real here. It's not gonna happen. I think Supporting Actor was first last year. I mean, that would be a wild way. Well, actually, no. The real wild way to start off the show would be Supporting Actress. Like, good God. What would Sinners have to win here to have a chance to get Best Picture? Well, it would have to win everything. And already it can't do that because it lost stunts. So, like, I don't know. Like, I know it sounds extreme, but it's like, if it won Ensemble, Lead Actor, Supporting Actress, and Supporting Actor, like, that would be really crazy, but I'm not gonna expect that to happen. We start with Supporting Actor, and it's Miles again. If it's Miles Caton, oh my God, we are in for a ride here. Wow. What? Oh my God, Easty. Wait, I think. Oh wait, I think that's actually a membership. Like a membership message. 1 month equals 1 prayer. Sinners doesn't blank. Here's hoping. I'll be happy with any Sinners win tonight. I would be too. I want Sinners to win something. But yeah, I really hope we can see Sinners win big here. Apparently, Robert Aramayo is eligible for next year's Oscars. Are you predicting him to be nominated? The last time a BAFTA Oscar winner was snubbed at the Oscars was Jamie Bell for Billy Elliot. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Robert Aramayo is the first lead actor winner at BAFTA not nominated for the Oscar since Billy Elliot. So, like, Jamie Bell for Billy Elliot. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get nominated. Are you live streaming the actual show tonight too? No, I am not, Red Spice. But also thank you for the membership message. But no, I'm not gonna, again, because there's copyright issues and I don't want to get my channel nuked, and I want money from this channel, so I can't really do that. So yeah, that's gonna be a little bit, that would be kind of tough to do. But I will do a stream I will record my reactions and edit that down into a video. And not only that, tomorrow we will have a state of the race, state of the Oscar race stream for March. Basically, I guess it's the final state of the race or state of the Oscar race or something like that. Maybe final. I don't know. I mean, there's obviously going to be, like, you know, the night before the Oscars stream. There is going to be something like that, I think. But like, yeah, I don't know. And obviously there's the Oscars pregame show, so that's going to be interesting. What time is the stream tomorrow? I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I do need to try to see some films nominated for Oscars that I have not yet seen. So that's so I'm not exactly sure. We still have WGA 2. It's probably, but we all know it's gonna be one battle after another in Sinners. Yeah, like just a complete sweep of the screenplay categories. Thoughts on Writers Guild canceling their awards for next week due to the strikes, like the live show? Yeah, that's gonna suck, but also, I mean, hey, the people striking gotta do what they gotta do in order to, you know, in order to get paid better. It's sad that it has to come to that, but you know, like, you know, you gotta stick it to the man sometimes. Bird may very well win SAG, but Buckley still has the Oscar 100%. I don't see why people are predicting Rose Byrne. Why? Why would she win lead actress at SAG? Especially since it got more nominations, especially since Hamnet got more nominations here than like acting. Like, look, it got nominated for supporting actor for Paul Mescal and an ensemble nomination. It's like, in what world would Hamnet be weak here? That's the problem. I just can't imagine a world where that happens. I just cannot. Yeah, Hamnet did even better here than it needed to. Yeah. Byrne may win, just like Madigan may win, just vibes. But again, going off of vibes, that's a really risky thing because I don't think going off of vibes is the smart move, really. Like, all the evidence says that it's just going to be Jessie Buckley who wins. It's like, there's just no, like, tell me, where is the sign where is the sign of weakness for Hamnet here at SAG of all places? She's been in television and film for decades. Granted, I don't see Byrne winning, but she has the legacy. But again, Jessie Buckley just has the stronger film. I just can't imagine that she's gonna win. If Byrne wins SAG, it's sort of like Stone versus Gladstone situation, but Hamnet is a lot stronger and doesn't have a lone nomination, just like If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Yeah, like, Lily Gladstone didn't win lead actress at the Oscars, but Killers of the Flower Moon still got, like, what, 10 nominations? It was still really strong as a film. Why would Byrne win if Buckley won every precursor, and the one precursor Byrne won, Buckley wasn't even in the category? Yeah, exactly. What if Leonardo DiCaprio wins? That's what I am predicting. I am predicting Leonardo DiCaprio to win lead actor here, because they are probably going to love One Battle After Another that much. What if Kate Hudson wins SAG? No, absolutely not. No. Why are people thinking Buckley could lose? I don't know. I mean, I get what people are saying, that, you know, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You is kind of weird. Like, you know, SAG sometimes goes for these kind of films. But the problem is that Rose Byrne, again, like, she's the only nomination for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Jessie Buckley and Hamnet, again, Hamnet overperformed at SAG, getting a nomination for SAG Ensemble. Like, that was, again, that was not expected. Like, Hamnet did way better than it needed to at SAG. So I just really can't imagine a world where Jessie Buckley loses here. Who do you think will win an Oscar first between Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland? Probably Andrew Garfield, because he's been nominated a couple of times, whereas Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland have not. Tom Holland has a chance with The Odyssey. Here's the problem. I don't really know how strong or like how big his character is in the actual Odyssey story. Like, I don't know if he just has, like, a lot of screen time, or if he doesn't have a lot of screen time at all, or if his screen time is going to be anything substantial. I mean, yeah, from the trailer, he's giving, like, a big emotional thing, but it's also, like, we don't even really know if the Odyssey is going to be an acting player, or if it's just going to be Tex. We just don't really know. Odyssey feels much more like a tech player. I feel like the Odyssey is not an acting kind of contender. Yeah. I mean, if it were to be an acting contender, I mean, that would be major. That would be major. And honestly, I would have to seriously consider that to be maybe a big contender. But obviously, that's going to be a lot harder to do, especially since Christopher Nolan no longer has the overdue narrative, and it's not a biopic like Oppenheimer was. I mean, granted, it probably, as long as it's not weird like Tenet or Interstellar, it's probably going to get nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, so I think it'll be fine that way. But it's probably not going to, you know, tick all the boxes for a Best Picture win, or even really be much of an acting contender. When was the last time you were happy with a Best Picture winner? Oppenheimer. That was, I mean, Oppenheimer was also my favorite movie of the year that year. So I was very happy to see that win Best Picture. So, yeah. Is Project Hail Mary 2 popcorn blockbuster-ish to win Best Picture? It may be like The Martian, where it gets many nominations but wins nothing. Maybe. But also, we just don't really know, like, how acclaimed it's going to be and how well the box office it's going to do. I think it's going to do very well. I think it probably will be nominated for Best Picture, but we'll have to see. I just realized we have a little over an hour until the Super Chat goal ends, and honestly, it's probably going to be a little bit sooner than that, because I'm probably going to end the stream at, like, maybe 7:50, so I can have a little bit of buffer time for me to get ready to watch the SAG Awards. So yeah, I guess a little over an hour, or a little less than an hour, until the stream ends. So let's see if we can get that Super Chat goal going. We have 1 out of 5. Can we get 4 more? When does SAG start? 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is where I am. The Bride is getting rave reactions. Probably the horror Best Picture nominee of 2027. I need to see the reviews first. I really want to try to see the reviews, but also coming out in March is going to be a little bit weird, because it's not like Sinners, where that was just like a big blockbuster that, like, you know, was going to make a lot of money, but still, I don't know. Red Spice, thank you for the Super Chat. My God, everyone, send those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. If you remember, send those blue Hannahcast heart emojis towards Red Spice and give her Super Chat a like. Thanks, Red Spice. Thanks, Red Spice. Oh my God, thank you so much. I need to, let me see those blue Hannahcast hearts. Let me see those hearts. I need to see those hearts. There, see, J-Lac, they're putting in those hearts. Yeah. The Bride won't be a Best Picture thing, trust me. Again, we'll just have to see. I just don't know. Oh, okay, let me try to read this in this voice. Byrne needs the Oscar and the SAG. How would your opinion change if she won or if Stone won SAG? Does Byrne deserve it? Predictions aside. I would, well, okay, you seem very passionate about Rose Byrne. Probably, look, at least from the looks of it, to the point of tears. Rose Byrne, I mean, I wouldn't mind if she won. I would prefer Jessie Buckley. I think she deserves it more. But I don't know. Even if she were to win SAG, I just would not predict her to win over Jessie Buckley, because again, She is the only nomination for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. The only nomination for that film. I really, really do not think she's going to get nominated. No, I don't think she's going to win for a role that's like the only nomination for that film. Whereas Jessie Buckley is in a top 5 Best Picture contender. I just don't know if I can really doubt her. Yo! Look, guys, it's Adriano Caparuso. How are you doing? Kate Hudson should win. No, I know who you would want to win. Ariana Grande for Wicked for Good. Let's go. I know you really want her to win. Kate Hudson should win so hard. Oh yeah. I mean, I will say I don't think she was bad in the movie. Would she get my vote? No, but like I don't think she was bad in the film. Also, thank you Red Spice for the super chat. My God, everyone, if you are a member of the Hannahcast memberships, send those blue Hannahcast heart emojis towards Red Spice. Thanks, Red Spice. Thanks, Red Spice. Oh my God, thank you so much. I want Rose Byrne, Miles Caton, Michael B. Jordan, and Musaku. Oh my God, that would be crazy. That would be a crazy turn of events if that happened. But I mean, look, a Sinner's sweep we can hope for, but again, sadly, I'm thinking it could be one battle after another. Oh my God, Red Spice! Wait. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Kate Hudson should win supporting actress as well. She should win she should be in every single acting category imaginable. I think that's the lesson for tonight. God, Red Spice, thank you for the gifted memberships. My God, 5 gifted memberships? Holy crap. Let's see. KLC got a membership. Anthony, Vadala got a membership. Omar H got a membership. Weary Traveler got a membership. And, Hot Yosh, got a membership. Thanks, Red Spice. Thanks. Everyone send those blue Hannahcast heart emojis towards Red Spice. Thank you, Red Spice, for the memberships. Oh my God. My God. Kate Hudson and Song Zung Blue for president. I mean, it's got to be better than what we got. I mean, am I right? She's got to be better than the one we currently got. So, all seriousness, Michael B is making me wonder things. The thing is, here's the thing. If Sinners won PGA, I would have switched to Michael B. Jordan. But since Sinners did not, I am doom-dicting a Leonardo DiCaprio win. I would prefer Timothée Chalamet winning, but him losing the BAFTA just felt weird to me. I don't know. Sinners ain't winning just 2 Oscars. I don't know. It does feel weird though, right? Like I'm predicting Sinners to win 2 Oscars, but it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right that this is happening. Like I do think something could happen, but I don't know. I always thought Michael B. Jordan would only win lead actor if Sinners won Best Picture, but I will say if Michael B. Jordan won SAG, I'd be very, how do I describe it? I would be very curious, or how do I describe it? If Michael B. Jordan won at SAG, I would be very hard-pressed to not predict him at that point. Because, at that point, Timmy will have lost 2 industry precursors, and Golden Globes was a long time ago. So at that point, the narrative could shift easily. So, I don't know. Sinners may also take cinematography. I just don't know, especially if, One Battle After Another is winning Best Picture. I feel like it might be too strong in cinematography. I mean, sure, Sinners could win, what was it, ASC? But at that point, you'd be going off of a lone ASC win, and the last time that happened was Mank, and that was a big surprise, so I don't know. I'm predicting Big Timmy, but if Michael B. Jordan won tonight, he's winning the Oscar despite one battle's win. Yeah, I mean, I would have to at that point, because it's like, that would be the only industry award that, that we really have to go off of. And Sinners is stronger than Marty Supreme. So it's just kind of like, I just don't know. I mean, I do think you're right. Really, SAG is going to determine who wins tonight, unless it's Jesse Plemons, and then all of us just don't know what to do at that point. But yeah, but I do agree. If Michael B. Jordan wins, he is winning the Oscar. Mank won British Society of Cinematographers. Oh wait, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. So it did have another precursor. Yeah, so Sinners will have to go off of Lone. Sinners would have to go off of Lone ASC, and I just can't do that. What would you do if Hawk wins? I think at that point I'd just circle back to Timmy, because it's just like, I really can't imagine Ethan Hawke winning for a performance that really has just had no real big buzz, like no significant buzz up to this point. Like, that would just be random. If Jesse Plemons wins, then Kate Hudson will win lead actor at the Oscars. That's what, you know what? I didn't consider that, Adriano. I really did not consider that. You may be onto something there. You may be onto something. That's actually facts, actually. Hold on. I just realized I gotta change hold on. Let me just change the goal. I think we had like a couple of others. So yeah, 3 out of 5. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, that's why I'm here. Hey. And we're glad that you are here, Adriana. We're really glad that you are here. What would you do if Stone and Plemons won? I'd be very confused. I'd just be like, what is happening right now? Like, this, it would just easily make this the most confusing SAG Awards ever. Easily. 2026, and we are still doing first. We'll have to see. This is fun. Good luck. I'm a setup. Bye, Adriano. Bye. Bye, Adriano. Bye. Everyone say bye, Adriano. Or if you're a member, you could send the bye emoji in chat. Yeah, bye, Adriano. Bye. Bye. Let's see. Has any film won 2 SAG acting prizes without an ensemble nomination? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. The Academy should let the viewers vote. No. Look, I'll complain about the Oscars day in and day out, but like, no. The viewers watch like 5 movies a year. No. I do prefer that it's actual film professionals voting at the Oscars. Again, I have my criticisms of them, and I will complain about, you know, the wins and stuff, but the audience has no idea what they're doing. Superman for Best Picture. I mean, I'd nominate Superman for Best Picture. Wait. If the viewers vote, Avengers Doomsday will win next year, probably. I mean, if it deserves it, it deserves it. We'll have to see. Oh, Dallas Buyers Club was... Oh, okay. I'm assuming that was referring to, like, you know, the multiple SAG wins that also ended up... you know, winning, that was also not nominated for SAG Ensemble. All right. Now they're trying to make all the voters actually watch every movie in the categories. I see no problem. Yeah, I don't really see a problem with that either. Oh, it was nominated but lost. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was nominated for SAG Ensemble. Okay, I'm just stupid. the former Oscar winners should decide on the new Oscar winners. For example, Mikey should vote for lead actress this year. No, I don't like the idea of one person having the complete say in it all. I don't like that. I don't like that idea at all. Because especially since because not only is that I feel like just very. I feel like it's not really reflective of the entire the entire film industry, but also I think the other issue is that like if a win goes a certain way, then people are going to shame those people for voting a certain way, and I feel like that's just good. Like that's good. That would open the doors to harassment, and I feel like that would just be really, really bad. No, the audience doesn't have the attention spans longer than 5 minutes these days. The Oscar voters would be a bigger mess. The attention span of a squirrel. I'm gonna go now, so bye. Bye, Blue Lab. Bye. Bye, Blue Lab. A Minecraft movie nominated for Best Picture. Exactly. We need Chicken Jockey. Oh boy. Almost 50 minutes to SAG. 50 minutes? Oh my god. Man, like, oh, I am nervous. About Rose wins the Oscar. The last movie that won actress, with that being the only nom, was Charlize Theron for Monster more than 20 years ago. So yeah, it won't happen. Yeah, I can't imagine a scenario where that happens. No, I can't imagine. No. No shade to their films, but Sean Baker probably won just like how Bong Joon-ho won. They charmed the hell out of everyone on the award circuit. I don't think so. I mean, because look, that can only get you so far if your film is just not acclaimed. But the thing is, like, those movies were acclaimed. Parasite and Anora were widely acclaimed films. So it's like they were. Very, like, they were, they were very acclaimed films. I don't think the charming, like, if the movies were very negatively received, I don't think their charm would have gotten those films anywhere. Yeah, Parasite was a really popular international film in America. It was going to win. Yeah. It's a shame what happened to No Other Choice. I'm so upset over that. I'm so upset over that. Like, No Other Choice getting completely blanked is like a crime. How did that even happen? I have no idea how that happened. no other choice, top 3 movie of the year, and I'm still crashing out that it even missed international feature. I don't understand that. I genuinely don't understand that. Remember, DiCaprio now has the record for the most SAG Ensemble nominations, and he has yet to win. Yeah. Do you think Wicked Part 2 should get Oscar nominees? I don't know what you... do you mean if it should have been nominated for some Oscars? I mean, some. Like, I think, you know... makeup and hairstyling, production design, I feel like it should have gotten nominated for those. Oh, no, wait, did I say... I mean, costume design. It should have been nominated for costume design. I wouldn't... let's see. I wouldn't mind a sound nomination. I wouldn't mind a visual effects nomination. I wouldn't mind a production design nomination. But that's about it. I guess I wouldn't hate if Ariana Grande got nominated for supporting actress. I mean, there was nothing really that new about her performance in Wicked for Good. But, I mean, you know, but still, she was still very, very good. Why can't these award shows move to like Friday or Saturday night instead of Sunday? Well, I mean, Sunday works out for me, especially given my work schedule. So yeah, no, please keep it at Sunday, actually. I was predicting Wicked for Good would overperform and get even in Best Picture. Whoops. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, when a film is just like dipping in Best Picture and it's just like, and it just keeps going down, like, it doesn't just come right back up. It doesn't usually just come right back up like that. No, not for a film that had like such high expectations. Like for a film, like at least with like Women Talking, it was never really like considered going to be like winning Best Picture, not like that. So yeah, it was just kind of like around like dipping in and out all season, so whatever. Wicked for Good had like sky high expectations at first and then fumbled at the finish line. Same thing with Babylon, except Babylon at least got 3 nominations. Wicked for Good is like Dune Part 2, but worse. They just hate sequels sometimes for some reason. But to be fair, Wicked for Good was also kind of mid, so... It was also just not acclaimed very well. So that I think, I mean, the sequel thing hurt it, but the fact that it was just considered that much of a disappointment, that was like the nail in the coffin. At least Dune Part 2 was considered, like, really damn good. Like, at least it had that going for it. I'm really wondering if Beyond the Spider-Verse wins Best Animated Feature. It depends on the competition. I don't know what else is coming out that year. But like, I mean, maybe. Like, let me look and see what other animated movies are coming out that year. Because we have Spider-Verse, Shrek 5, Frozen 3, Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem 2. That's not going to get nominated, so no. Ice Age Boiling Point, not going to get nominated. Gato might get nominated. Simpsons Movie 2, maybe. We'll have to see. Yeah, no, I'm trying to find what else would... I mean, I guess right now you could go with a Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse to win, but yeah. A Flo or Boy and the Heron may beat Spider-Verse again? Yeah. Are you predicting Beyond for Picture? Absolutely no. I will never again predict an animated film to be nominated for Best Picture unless it like actually starts manifesting. I am never doing that again. No. I knew, like, Across the Spider-Verse was in trouble when some critics groups were nominating it for Best Picture, but, like, not adapted screenplay. It's like, why is it not getting a screenplay nomination? And people were telling me, oh, but Christian, like, of course it can get nominated for Best Picture without screenplay. What? How? Like, Up and Toy Story 3 both got screenplay nominations. Like what? But Beauty and the Beast didn't do that. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast came out long ago. It came out in like 1991. You can't compare these two films now. The competition is way stronger now than it was back then. Why do you hate one battle after another? Bold of you to assume that I do hate one battle after another. I don't hate the movie, I just think it's mid. There's a big difference between those two. I don't think One Battle After Another works as a comedy, and yes, it is a comedy. And because the thing is, these kind of movies, they use comedy as a way to get you invested in the characters. You know, you see their misadventures, you see their mishaps, and it's like, oh, it's kind of funny for the audience and whatnot. And those kind of movies, you know, like movies with comedy or just comedies like these, they use comedy as a way to get you hooked into the story by the characters. They get you to care about the characters through the comedy, so that when the dramatic scenes happen, they hit harder. Problem is, I didn't laugh at anything in One Battle After Another's comedy. Like, there was nothing like about the comedy scenes I've personally found funny, so I didn't end up caring about what the characters were going through when the dramatic scenes happened. So that's why the movie doesn't work for me. What would be Sinner's possible Best Picture package be if it performs very well at SAG? Even if it performed very well at SAG, I would still not predict it for Best Picture. Like, I just can't do it. Like, its last hope was PGA. Its last hope was PGA. I just cannot predict Sinners to win Best Picture. I just can't do it. Mainline, why are you posting the same thing? Oh, like, it's 7/17. Ah. Bong Joon-ho's The Valley and Pixar's Gato plus Shrek 5. That is epic. Wait, what? The Valley? Wait, what? It doesn't say where Bong Joon-ho's film is coming out, so I don't know. Also, realistically speaking, does Rose Byrne have a chance to win Actress Today over Buckley? The chance is very, 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 very slim. I do not think she's, like, happening at all. Like, Jessie Buckley is as close to locked as you can get. Like, again, like, Hamnet got nominated for Best Ensemble at SAG. That is huge. What do you think is more likely to happen first? An animated movie winning Best Picture or a superhero movie? Probably a superhero movie, but it depends on what you would count as a superhero movie, because there's also comic book movies, and there was Joker, and that was a top 5 Best Picture contender. So, like, it kind of depends on your definition of a superhero film, but a superhero film I feel like would be more likely to win than an animated film. If Hamnet released last year, what would it win? Probably Jessie Buckley and maybe... Actually, I want to say Jessie Buckley, but at the same time, I don't know, because there is also Anora. But then that begs the question, would Hamnet beat Anora at the Oscars? I don't know. Because Hamnet did, like... I think it's probably safe to say Hamnet is number 3 for Best Picture, because it still got a lot of yes, it did miss Paul Mescal, but it won the People's Choice Award at TIFF, and the only reason why it's probably not winning you know, adapted screenplays because of One Battle After Another. It would probably do very well on a preferential ballot. So, like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Hamnet would maybe do better last year than now, honestly, probably. Yeah, Hamnet is very much number 3. I would probably say that, yeah. If Hamnet came out 10 to 15 years earlier, it would have definitely won Best Picture. We don't even have to go that far. I mean, it easily would have won the COVID year. Probably could stand a chance during the during the 2021 year. Like, there's a few years where Hamnet could have prevailed. Like, the only reason why it's not performing better is because it went up against One Battle After Another and Sinners. It would be much stronger in other years. And plus, it did win Golden Globe drama. Like, that's still significant. So it probably would perform very well in other years. I don't know. Do you think Buckley would really win against Madison, Moore, and Torres? She would easily beat Demi Moore and Fernanda Torres, but with Mikey Madison, that's interesting because, again, like how close would Jessie Buckley have gotten to winning, like, because she would have won Drama Actress like that easily at the Golden Globes. And again, you could make a good argument that Hamnet could win, the Golden Globes for Drama Picture even over The Brutalist. So, like, like, the film would have put up a strong fight last year. It would have put up a very strong fight. Hamnet beat Sinners at the Golden Globes, though. Is it possible for Hamnet to beat Sinners for PGA if One Battle After Another wasn't here? I mean, there's always the possibility, but I don't think so because, again, I don't really know why Sinners didn't win the Golden Globe, but it is a primarily American film, Sinners, and PGA is literally all about, like, glazing American films, and I feel like Sinners would have definitely had a great shot at beating Hamnet. It would have easily beat Hamnet for Best Picture at PGA. Hamnet has the advantage of being crowd-pleasing and deeply moving. That is true. And again, we can't emphasize enough that Hamnet managed to squeeze into SAG Ensemble. Like, again, that shows, like, it was pretty competitive this year. It was pretty competitive. So, I think you could even make an argument for Hamnet to win Best Picture, honestly, last year. You could actually make that argument. I mean, it would have done better than The Brutalist, probably. The only question is, would it have won Adapted Screenplay over Conclave? That's the question. I'm not sure how that would go down. That's kind of interesting. Actually, I want to know what you guys think. What would win Actually, I could probably even put this as a poll in chat. Like, hold on, let's see. And again, you also have to keep it in consideration that, Hamnet has not been winning a lot of adapted screenplay awards this year, but that's only because you have to remember that's because One Battle After Another is the Best Picture juggernaut taking these screenplay categories by storm. So if we remove One Battle from the equation and set Hamnet last year's Oscar season, do you think it would have a chance at beating Conclave? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Conclave. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Oh, it's a okay. Ooh, Hamnet's taking the lead a little bit. Okay. Oh, but it's very split right now. Already, it is very, very split. Like, again, if Hamnet came out last Oscar season, would that win adapted screenplay or would Conclave? Damn, okay, Conclave has come back a little bit. Okay, it's come back a little bit. Let's see what happens. But still, it's still, like, the votes are not, like, it's still pretty damn close. It's not really, like, a runaway for either film. The Brutalist is a cold film like The Power of the Dog, Roma, etc. It seems like the Oscars doesn't go for those films, but the other thing is that, like, Hamnet is not cold at all. It really makes you feel like, obviously it makes you feel sad, but you feel like you're around people that will share the sadness with you. If people vote with their heart, it's definitely Hamnet. All right. This is a tough one for me. Both are good, but not Oscar-worthy in my opinion. Oh, I wouldn't mind if either one adapted screenplay, but still. Again, this is not about your personal vote. This is about what you think would happen. Remember, this is not your vote. Do you think if Hamnet came out last Oscar season, do you think that would win adapted screenplay, or do you think it would still be Conclave regardless? This is about, I guess, hindsight predicting. Conclave is heavy-handed in dialogues and is more showy. There is that argument. Hamnet wins Best Picture, Director, Lead Actress. It doesn't need screenplay necessarily. That's an argument, maybe. But also, like, would Chloe Zhao win her second Oscar for that film for directing? It would have been Madame Web. Facts, actually. Breaking news, Mission Impossible won stunts. We already knew this. We already knew it won stunts, didn't we? I thought we already knew this. Conclave was also extremely dominant in adapted screenplay last year, even winning the Golden Globe against original contenders. True, but again, could Hamnet have done that as well? Again, it's just kind of hard to say because Hamnet, the only reason why it's not winning adapted screenplay is because One Battle After Another has just taken screenplay by storm. That's the only other issue. Tough one, but I chose Conclave. The legends behind it, Fiennes, Lithgow, Rossellini is what sold it for me. For screenplay, 32 minutes until the awards. Yeah, and like I said, I probably got to end the stream at like 7:50, so we'll have to see. Yeah. It was announced on Netflix right now, though. Again, why can't they just do this on the actual stream? Also, since we're in the latter half hour of this, can we get 2 more super chats to reach 5? Can we reach 5 super chats tonight? Again, we've already crushed the membership goal. The membership goal has been crushed tonight. But can we get 5 super chats? Let's see. Again, obviously, if you did want to send memberships, I'm not going to refuse. Obviously not. But yeah, I just want to see what can happen. Are you looking forward to the new David Fincher film? Oh, wait, the Cliff Booth one? I'm not sure. Conclave would definitely win because it's very traditional screenplay that was very popular. Maybe. Oh my god! Red Spice! Thank you so much for the super chat! Everybody, give Red Spice's message a like and send those blue Hannahcast heart emojis towards Red Spice. Hold on, let me send the blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Thanks, Red Spice! Thanks! Thanks, Red Spice! Oh my god, thank you so much. Let's see where the poll is headed right now. Yo! Red Spice again! Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my god, thank you so much. Everyone, give Red Spice's super chat a like. Thanks, Red Spice. Thanks. And oh my god. Wait, hold on, wait, yeah. And yeah, this was the super chat. Thanks, Red Spice. Thanks. And also, thank you to Movie Guy for the $5 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much. My god, we gotta send those blue Hannahcast heart emojis out. My god. Thanks, Movie Guy. Thanks, Movie Guy. And we have done it. We have destroyed the goals for this stream. Thank you all so much for your support of the channel. All these really help us keep going. Thank you so much. My god, like that poll is like so like that poll is like neck and neck with 37 votes. Conclave has 49% and Hamnet has 53%. So just by the thinnest of margins, you guys think Hamnet would beat Conclave for best adapted screenplay if it came out last year. So that really makes me think that, like, you know, maybe it could have, like, maybe it really could have been a contender to win Best Picture that year. Hello, Annie Rude. Hey, Hannahcast, just got here after listening to the Next Best Picture Predictions podcast released earlier today. Did you make any last-minute prediction changes? I did. I made a last-minute prediction to Tiana Taylor for supporting actress. I think she's going to win supporting actress because I am expecting a one battle after another sweep. But yeah, oh, Jesus Christ. Now the poll is tied 50-50. Again, the poll is, if Hamnet came out last Oscar season, who wins adapted screenplay? 50% say Conclave, 50% say Hamnet. So it seems like no one knows what would have happened that year. If that was, like, that's crazy. If they came out the same year, what do you think would have won? Oppenheimer, One Battle After Another, or Sinners? Oh no, I'm a little bit scared because there is a good chance that One Battle After Another could win. I mean, Oppenheimer was the big juggernaut, but at the same time, One Battle After Another is also a big juggernaut. I'd probably give the edge to One Battle After Another because it's also winning screenplay, which Oppenheimer did not do. Again, I'm sad to say that, but it's like, I'm so sorry that this award season has been a disappointment for you, like last year, with One Battle After Another sweeping at all the award shows. Hopefully we can see you be happy for once at the Actor Awards. Maybe. I hope so. Sinners out of those three by far. I don't know. If Sinners can't even beat One Battle After Another, I don't know if it would beat Oppenheimer. I don't know if it would actually do that. A tie. No, actually, the Oscars have set up the Best Picture category to where there mathematically cannot be a tie for Best Picture. Oppenheimer should have won Adapted Screenplay, but American Fiction was second best. I would have given Oppenheimer Best Adapted Screenplay. Yeah. I don't know why One Battle After Another has to sweep Picture Director and Screenplay, and yet Oppenheimer couldn't. Why? That's mean. I hope next year goes better for you, Hannahcast. I hope so too. Thank you very much, Red Spice. Sinners versus Everything Ever All at Once. Sinners easily. Again, Sinners would dominate a lot of other years for Best Picture. The only reason why it's not dominating now is because of One Battle After Another. Nolan had the same overdue narrative PTA does this year, so that could help Oppenheimer prevail over Sinners, but they are different studios, so who knows. I don't know if the studios really matters, but like, I do think Oppenheimer would prevail over Sinners. It made way more money than Sinners, and it seems to be a lot more, like, obviously Sinners is very agreeable too, but I feel like more people just love Oppenheimer too. But it would, that would also be very interesting to see what would happen there. That would be an ideal matchup. I would not mind a matchup between Oppenheimer and Sinners. That would be like my Moonlight versus La La Land. Like that was a year where I genuinely could not lose because those were like the two best movies of the year. If it was Oppenheimer versus Sinners, oh, I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy with that outcome. Oppenheimer will have stomped out one battle after another. Again, I don't know. I don't know. Because again, one battle after another had more SAG nominations. It also won adapted, it's also winning adapted screenplay. So like, I just don't know if I could see that happening. I think Oppenheimer would have stopped one battle after another from winning as many awards as it's probably going to win, because I think Oppenheimer would have won editing. It probably would have won score, even though one battle after another is not gonna win score either. Ironically enough, also to Ludwig Göransson, and I think Oppenheimer would win cinematography as well over one battle after another. And maybe Robert Downey Jr., but that also depends. Like, would Robert Downey Jr. win, or would Sean Penn win? I'm not sure. I have a feeling the Oscars are going to pull a 2014 animated feature thing and just give it to Disney, to be honest. I don't think you can do that. I mean, you could, but you would very likely be wrong, though, because the problem is, like, yeah, the Lego movie, you know, like, didn't win and it wasn't nominated, and that allowed for Big Hero 6 to get the win. But the problem is, K-Pop Demon Hunters is nominated for the Oscar. It's already gotten up here, and the only reason why it didn't win BAFTA was because it wasn't eligible for BAFTA. If it was eligible for the BAFTA, it would have won. So, I just can't really see Zootopia or Elio beating K-Pop Demon Hunters. It's way too it's just way too locked in. Low-key, I could see them doing some bullshit and voting Zootopia 2. Again, I just don't know if I could see that happening, though. I just don't know if I can actually envision that happening. La La Land versus Sinners. Okay, that would be an interesting matchup. I do think Sinners probably wins in that scenario, especially considering, like, it would beat La La Land in screenplay, probably, and it could challenge it in a lot of categories. Like, and they're both musical adjacent. That would be actually, that would be crazy, though. Because they're both, like, big, tech-heavy, musical adjacent films in Best Picture. It would honestly be insane to see those two go at it with one another. That would be crazy. All About Eve versus Sinners. Well, that depends on which film comes out which year, because I guarantee you this, if Sinners came out the same year as All About Eve, it probably would not even get nominated for Best Picture. So, because of certain politics back then. Sinners would have screenplay and La La Land director, probably, yeah. I think La La Land's, and funny enough, I think that narrative against La La Land would have been worse. I think that's the thing. I think that's why I would actually predict Sinners to win, because it still has, like, the big Hollywood spectacle that La La Land has, but it also has a lot more of the relevant themes that people didn't have with La La Land. So, yeah, I actually do think Sinners wins in this scenario. Some of y'all are forgetting how powerful political and cultural movies are. That is the whole Oscars this year. Begonia and CEOs. Begonia about CEOs. One Battle After Another about politics. Sinners about culture. These are the best films. I'm not saying that's why it's... No, Sinners is a great film. What I'm saying is, if it came out the same year as All About Eve, which was a time where, like, actually, let me look it up. Hold on. Yeah, All About Eve came out in 1950. That was before the Civil Rights Act was passed. So, like, I don't even think, well, for one, Sinners would absolutely not have been given the budget it, like, there'd probably be many theaters that wouldn't even show Sinners if it came out back then. That's why I don't think it would win Best Picture if it came out that year. What he means about politics is he means racism. Yeah, okay, yeah, like I'll just be blunt. Like, yeah, like America would have been would have been too racist to nominate Sinners. And again, I feel like America would have been too racist to even show Sinners in some theaters, given the fact that it was 1950. So, yeah. Now you put All About Eve today, that would be very interesting, because it could also be looked at as like, oh, it's a glamorous look at what Hollywood was back then, all that kind of stuff. You know, for better or for worse, you know, take that for what you will. But like, but I don't know if it would be as strong as, but then again, I don't know. So but then again, it would also be kind of weird because a lot of those stars are dead now, so it's like, whoa, what the hell? So it would have to be like one of those movies that was like, like in the bunker for so long, and now it just comes out. But I don't even know if it would have the attention that it does now. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Gladiator versus Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer, I think, does win. Because again, like, okay, Gladiator did kind of do very well in Best Picture, but also Oppenheimer was also sweeping director, and again, got way more nominations than Gladiator did, so yeah. So wait, presentation order for actor awards has been released. Movie categories are all at the end, so about 2 hours into the show. Jesus Christ. Oh, the Hays Code. Haley Steinfeld making love with Michael B. Jordan would have given them heart attacks. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Hays Code. Yeah. Again, Sinners would not even get made. Like, forget about Sinners not even, you know, being released in some theaters. No, that shit would not even get made back then. I mean, it'll be amazing if they did do that, but like if it did get made and it did get released, but God, I can't believe it. Like, they're just, like, saving all of the acting categories. All of the acting categories for the end. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're right. Like, oh, wow. Hold on, let me pull this up. Hold on, let me, yep, look at this. Just straight up TV awards until we get to, like, after the ensemble drama series one, we got male actor in a supporting role, then a Lifetime Achievement Award to Harrison Ford, Jesus Christ, then female actor in a supporting role, then female actor in a leading role, then male actor in a leading role, and then cast in a motion picture. So yeah, they are just straight up splitting TV and movie categories. Like, wow. Some of us have bedtimes. Yeah. So I guess I don't, yeah, actually, I guess I still want to try to watch them, so I'll probably go on for like a little bit. Like I'll still try to go on till like 7:50. How long is the ceremony usually? 2 hours? I don't know, actually. Yeah, plenty of time. I mean, yeah. But I do kind of want to watch the ceremony, so, like, but, I just really need Sinners to do well, even though it's not going to win Best Picture anymore, so, Will you stream your reaction to the show? Not the show itself, just your reaction. The problem is I have to, like, not stream it because you would hear some of the audio, and I need the audience to hear the audio when I'm, you know, reacting. But the problem is, the problem, however, is that you know, that would still be caught by YouTube's, like, copyright algorithm. So yeah, I don't know. I'm so hyped to see who they give Best Actor to. Yeah, this race is becoming very interesting. Like, can Timothée Chalamet continue his Best Actor winningness? Can Leonardo DiCaprio surprise, or can Michael B. Jordan surprise? We'll have to see. Will the Academy do some stupid stuff and give Sinners nothing similar to Elvis in 2023? No way is that. No, because there's nothing. What else could possibly beat Sinners in original screenplay? Even the BAFTAs gave Sinners original screenplay. I just can't see a world where that ever loses. And even score. Like, Sinners has just cleaned up score everywhere. Original screenplay is guaranteed. Sinners is like Get Out plus score. Yeah. Although, like Adriano Caparuso said, I don't think it doesn't sit right that Sinners would only win 2 Oscars. It feels weird, doesn't it? Doesn't that just feel weird? I mean, VFX is clearly fire and ash, but what if it's Sinners? I mean, not deserved. I would not like it if it beat Avatar for visual effects. But I mean, like, again, that would just be weird. Yeah, 2 out of 16 is crazy low. Yeah, Sinners would, like, losing 14 Oscars, that would officially put it as, like, the biggest Oscar loser in history. Like, no film has ever lost even 11. Actually, no. I'm trying to think if they've lost, or if it's, like, really. I think no film has ever lost 12 Oscars before, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not exactly sure what the overall record is. But if Sinners were to lose even 2 awards, it would be, even if it lost 3 awards, it would be the biggest Oscar loser in history. Emilia Perez. Oh yeah, that lost 11 awards. Yeah. But I'm trying to think of what The Color Purple did. Let me look at The Color Purple. Okay, it was nominated for 11 Oscars and didn't have a single win. Power of the Dog lost 11, only 1 director. Color Purple lost 11 too. Oh, okay. Color Purple only had 1 nom for Daniel Brooks. I meant, like, the original Color Purple. I meant the original one. So basically, if I'm not mistaken, there's no film that lost 12 Oscars to my knowledge. To my knowledge, no film has lost 12 Oscars. Sinners may simply lose many awards because it got nominated for this many awards. Yeah, but again, it just makes it so weird. Like, why would... like, it just feels weird that a film that shattered the all-time nomination record becomes the biggest Oscar loser in history. Again, that was crazy. The Turning Point, too, people, such an underrated gem. Ooh. because it got in the last few spots in many categories maybe, but like it's not like there was like no competition. Like for especially with visual effects, the Oscars don't normally nominate, they don't just nominate movies for visual effects because they're strong in Best Picture. Again, look at Oppenheimer, look at Everything Everywhere All at Once, look at The Substance, look at what was it? Look at Poor Things, look at Black Panther, look at trying to think, like look at Mank, look at yeah, it's just like you don't normally just like get nominated for visual effects because you're strong in Best Picture. Sinners getting nominated was like very strange. Like there were definitely films that could have gotten nominated over it. Like Superman could have been nominated, Wicked could have been nominated. Like why Sinners? Because like especially the Visual Effects Society Awards, it didn't really perform that well. It only got nominated for one award, which was Best Supporting Visual Effects, which that was the easiest category it could have possibly gotten into. Oppenheimer was disqualified. No, well, okay, it's not. It wasn't like disqualified in the sense of like for example, how you know, like Indiana, or how like no, not Indiana Jones. It's not disqualified in the sense like how Tar or Dune Part 2 were disqualified from Best Original Score. It wasn't really that. It was just it was not selected as the top 20 for round one in the visual effects shortlist. So like that was the issue. Like I should probably, honestly I could probably just take this off. I don't even know why I still have the headphones on. But like it wasn't disqualified in that sense. It was really more so like they just didn't select it for the top 20 in round one of the visual effects shortlist. So yeah. So yeah, no, it wasn't disqualified in really that sense. So like, yeah, but basically Sinners getting in for visual effects and Delroy Lindo getting in with no other precursors, taking out Paul Mescal, who got nominated everywhere. Like that showed that the Oscars really, really loved Sinners. So like, it's not like that. So basically it's not like that there were categories where they were struggling to find that fifth contender. Like, no, there were in many cases there was competition, and in some cases they already had a contender that was like firmly in. It's just Sinners surprised with that nomination. That's the problem. Favorite Christopher Nolan film? The Dark Knight, easily. Do you think Toy Story 5 will be the first Toy Story to not win Best Animated Feature? I hope Mario Galaxy gets a nom, but it won't. I'm thinking Toy Story 5. I am right now going to predict Toy Story 5 to win Animated Feature. Do you think Adam Sandler will ever get an Oscar nomination? I don't know what I mean, maybe one of these days, but because he has the talent, but I'm just not sure. All right, I'm probably going to leave in about 5 minutes or so. So if you have any final thoughts, any final messages, any final memberships or super chats or whatever, go ahead and leave those because I'm going to be heading out in a couple minutes. Is this award show going to be live on YouTube or another place? It's going to be on Netflix. Toy Story 5 will make $2 billion. Probably not, but it's definitely going to make $1 billion, so probably that. Yeah, exclusively on Netflix, yeah. Licorice Pizza or One Battle After Another, which film was better? Man, I didn't like either of these two films, but I guess I prefer One Battle After Another, so... Take care of yourself, Christian. Don't take it too seriously. If Sinners loses, don't get depressed. To be fair, like, I'm not, like, actually depressed that Sinners is losing. It is more of a bummer. But, like, you do want to play it up a little bit for the camera so it's a little bit funnier. Or just like, ah! That's why I made my PGA reaction a little bit goofier, because I think I wanted to make it a little bit more light. But, yeah. Yeah, the poll is still dead, even at a dead even 50-50. Yeah. Does anyone have does anyone want to cast their final vote for the poll? If Hamnet came out last Oscar season, who wins adapted screenplay, Conclave or Hamnet? Does anyone have any final thoughts as to who would win? or like any final votes, or has everyone that's here voted? I guess it doesn't really matter anymore because like the poll is like so evenly split that no one really knows what would happen. But yeah, Toy Story 3 should be the ending for the Toy Story films. I mean, I get that, but it's also like I did really like Toy Story 4, so I can't really complain. Toy Story 4 was fantastic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is fantastic. It is a fantastic film. Alright, I'll probably just end the poll, because, like, goddamn, that is, like, wow. But yeah, guys, I think that might do it for... yeah, okay. That might do it for this stream. Again, I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow to talk about the SAG winners and where we are in the Oscar race. It'll be a state of the Oscar race kind of stream, and also keep notifications on because I'm going to post that SAG video as soon as I possibly can. That SAG reactions video. So let me know in the comments. Actually, well, first let me try to but yeah, I'm probably gonna get ready to make some dinner right now since the SAG Awards are gonna be taking place for a long time actually. So yeah, now I'm gonna pass the question off to you. What do you think is going to win the SAG Awards? Let me know in the comments below what you think. And again, if you remember, please make sure you head over to the Hannahcast Discord. Actually, I could probably even send you guys an invite. Again, like, hold on, hold on, let me just, now again, you have to connect your Discord to your, YouTube in order to gain access, because again, you have to be a member in order to fully access the Discord server. So right here, there you go. This, yeah. If you want to become a member of the Hannahcast Discord server, it's right there. So, yeah, everybody. Yeah. I'm going to get ready to head out now. Have a good night, everybody. And again, watch out for that video. I'm going to be posting that tonight. And again, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow as well. So, here's hoping Sinners can win Best Picture, because if it doesn't, I will sing, "Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to be with you again."